Today is day 44, 5 minutes of yoga, and people ask me all the time why, what do I love about yoga? And there's so many different answers to that one. But today, I'm feeling really anxious, which is not uncommon for me. And one of the amazing things about yoga is that it, as people sometimes will say, it gets me out of my head and into my body. And actually, right now, if I'm in my body, and I'm feeling anxious, it's not a very comfortable place to be in, right? Like, my stomach feels queasy, my heart is pounding, I'm breathing pretty shallow. So what does that mean? So it does allow me to get into my body, which allows me to actually feel that I'm anxious. But what yoga actually does do is that it alleviates the anxiety from the body, as opposed to what many of us do when we're anxious. We try to talk it into ourselves through our mind to that we're not anxious, or to calm down, or that things are going to be okay. But it's actually really, really hard to use the brain that is actually feeling anxious about something, which means something outside of us we feel is dangerous or whatever is happening, right? And to use that brain to actually calm down the body. But what yoga does is that it lets the body know that everything's okay. It does its own thing. It through the breath, the heart rate slows down, the stomach calms down, and it tells the brain that everything's okay, which is actually probably true. And so it kind of takes the brain out of it. We don't have to talk ourselves into the fact that everything's okay. It's like the body does it for me. And that's amazing. And that's why I do yoga. One of the reasons I do yoga, actually. So join me today. And one other thing I'm gonna add, because of my music that I picked, the song selection, I've been listening to it yesterday too, because one of the things that anxiety does is that it takes me out of my body, right? Because I don't want to be in it, because it's so uncomfortable. And there's this element about coming back home to myself, right? And the yoga allows me to come back home to myself. And there's so many facets of coming home to ourselves. I'm not even going to go into it right now, so join me today for 5 minutes. I'm going to start by taking 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes if you'd like. Bringing the palms maybe to heart center. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling it out. Taking another deep breath in. Exhaling it out. One more deep breath. Exhaling it out. Bringing the palms to the thighs, dropping the head over to the left. And then back. The right. And then forward. And then to the right. Don't forget to breathe. Back. Left. And forward. Inhale both arms up. Exhale, twisting over to the right. Lengthening the spine, crown of the head rising. Sit bone pressing into the block or into the mat. Coming back to center, inhaling, the arms coming all the way up again. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Again, roof of the mouth, crown of the head reaching up, feet reaching down. And then come back to the center, coming into cat-cow. So starting off in tabletop, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Straightening the arms, creating a frame for the body, a boundary that allows us to come more into the pose. Taking another round of cat-cow. Weight to the side, creating C's. coming into a downward dog. Taking 3 breaths into down dog, really allowing the stillness to enter the body. Inhale with the right leg up. Exhale, bring it up between the hands, dropping the back knee, coming into Anjaneyasana. So if this hurts your lower back, press into the ribs as opposed to sinking into the back bend. Exhale to lower. Press the back toes into the mat. Lift the back knees, straighten both legs. I invite you to bring a block if you have, as it gives you more room to come into the pose. Taking another deep breath over here. Bend the front knee again and lift the right arm all the way up for a twist. Pressing the arm into the block as the opposite arm reaches towards the ceiling. You might want to lower the block over here or even come off the block. Exhale, bring the arm over the ear and then all the way around. You might want to leave your hands on the block to come back into downward dog. This actually gives a nice lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, bring it up between the hands, drop the back knee, coming into Anjaneyasana on the other side. And then just breathe over here. Taking one more deep inhale. Exhale, arms come all the way down. And again, of course, you can come up onto the block. And again, come back to the twist. I'm just gonna, 1 second. So, drop the back knee, press the right palm into the mat as you inhale, lifting the left arm up. Sending the heart back in space. Exhale, arm comes over the ear. Reaching forward with the arm, so getting a nice side stretch. Exhale, arm comes all the way back around. And then come back to downward dog. And take 2 deep breaths in downward dog. And bend the knees. Coming into rounding the toes, coming to sit back on the heels. This might hurt a little bit, but it's nice toe stretch. Taking a deep breath in. And then dropping, coming back into Virasana. Taking 2 deep breaths over here, bringing palms to heart center. Exhaling it out. Taking 1 more deep breath in.